Hi everybody, Patrick back at Petrie Ford this year with a new cell phone. No more wiping your screens because it was my phone last year. That dot is gone. So what we have in front of you today, 2018 EcoSport just landed. We're one of the first in Kingston, in the area actually, to have one. Brand new in North America. They have been over in Europe for a couple of years. They brought them over. The demand for subcompact SUVs is huge. Ford recognized that. They brought a premium product over. I'm going to show it to you today. This is a titanium version, so this has all the bells and whistles. It's about 33,000 bucks. They do start, however, at about $23,900 plus tax, of course. There's always rebates, promotions, extra special finance rates on approved credit, all that fun stuff that come off the sticker price, of course. So inquire with us with the best price that we can possibly provide you. That being said, though, like I said, we're looking at a 2018 EcoSport Titanium. I'll take you on a tour around it. We'll do a walk around. I'll show you all the bells and whistles, and we'll talk about the features that are on other ones as well. But what's interesting is previously where you would get, like, let's say the subcompact was usually the smallest one of the group. It would have some basic features, but if you wanted this feature, well, you had to step up. And if you wanted the next big feature that was like the latest and greatest technology, well, you'd have to go a step above that. So they don't put cool features in bigger cars or more expensive cars these days. They put them in small cars too now. So all the best features, all the latest and greatest technology is baked into Ford's smallest vehicle now, which is this. Like I said, titanium, it's an all-wheel drive. Every single all-wheel drive version of the EcoSport comes with a 2-liter gas direct injected engine. That's the same motor that's in the Focus, like that dude right there. It's a non-turbo, not EcoBoost. It's naturally aspirated, gas direct injection. And for those that just want the front-wheel drive versions comes with the 1-liter EcoBoost, which is a multiple award-winning engine. And forgive me, our throughway right here is very busy right now because people are skipping the traffic because we've got construction at the corner. So I apologize in advance for a plethora of traffic that you're going to see going through our lot. Anyways, nice 17-inch rims on this. Obviously, your signal markers on the mirrors as well. The one Ford grille that we're used to seeing on all the Ford vehicles right now. Why don't we start from the rear and move to the front? I guess that's less exciting to most exciting. So what you'll notice is starkly different on this SUV than the rest of the SUVs that Ford has right now. Side opening door. They're trying to find ways to maximize the storage on this as well. So what we do have, obviously the seats fold down flat, but it's got this, if you see here, we've got room for tiers. So this floor, this comes up as well. There's another floor there. And it's like a shelf. So you can customize the height of this shelf, you know, for if you've got some breakables on the bottom or vice versa. It's a neat way to organize your storage. Of course, rear view camera. It might be a little bit dark, but it's there. It's right there. We've got parking sensors, and they're getting really a lot better at making these flush into the same color of the bumper that they're putting it into. If you remember, like, you know, a few years ago, not even, they used to be really gaudy, like just dots that were on the bumper. So they're getting a lot better at making those flush. We'll check out the back seat. Keep in mind, I'm about 6 feet tall. The seat is exactly where I would like it to drive the vehicle. So let's say a 6-foot person is driving the vehicle, 6-foot person in the back seat. I don't know, I got about 4 or 5 inches here of leg room. Getting some glare. What I'm trying to show you, there we go. I call it the home style, but it's a 110 volt plug. So plug your laptop in. No microwaves, but you can plug your laptop in, your kids' gaming machines or video machines. It all works all the same. Let's check out the front. This color, by the way, if you're interested to know, is ruby red. It's a premium color. It costs a few extra dollars to have this particular color on the vehicle. Obviously, there's a plethora of other colors that don't cost extra cash. So let's just go left to right in the cockpit here, and we'll see what we start with. So obviously, we've got our power windows, mirrors, power door locks. We got our automatic headlights that turn on at the right time at night when it senses it needs them on. Of course, you can leave them on all the time. Just leave your hazards on or off altogether. Your dash lights. You've got a 3.2-inch cluster screen here. You can customize what you're looking at. Your compass, your music, your media, your phone, your economy. Pretty neat stuff. You control that with the controls here. Cruise control. You got all your media controls here, your cell phone control, and sync. Sync is, for those that don't know, it's a voice automated system that recognizes your voice commands, and it'll recognize well over 10,000 voice commands. What can you control? Well, of course, you can make your calls via your cell phone. It accesses your phone book, all that fun stuff. It'll actually, you can control your navigation on the road. A lot of navigations, including this one, you can't touch the screen while the car is in motion because that's not safe. But where others leave off, ours picks up. You can talk to it while you're driving, and it'll plot your routes, and it'll find everything for you, and it'll help you out along the way as you talk to it, which is really neat. Of course, this particular one, because it's a titanium, has intelligent access with push-button start. So you just keep your key in your pocket. When you get in the car, it knows the key's in the car. You hit the button, you're on your way. When you're outside of the car, if you leave the engine running, and you'll see it when I get out of the car in a second here. When you get out of the car, it beeps, let you know, hey, the car's still running. And of course, when you're within about 3 feet of the vehicle, it knows the key is near but not in, and it'll let you unlock the doors automatically without hitting the button. The infotainment screen, this is Ford's latest infotainment. It's Sync 3. This is a video in itself, so I'll be very brief. Of course, we've got our audio controls, cell phone controls, navigation controls. Oh, look, another parking lot skipper. And what they're getting more serious in Canada, but they already have a plethora of it in the States, are specific apps catering right to the Sync platform. So again, what's nice with Sync 3, it's the latest version. It's very much like your cell phone as far as settings go. You've got swipe features. When you're in particular apps, you can pinch zoom. So it's very much built like a tablet these days. And of course, it's been rigorously tested to work in -30 as well as +30. So it's very dependable, very reliable, and easy to use now. Of course, if you've got, most people have Android and Apple phones, it has Apple CarPlay built in and Android Auto built in. You don't have to pick your car based on what cell phone you have. You have the best of both cell phone softwares built in, of course. With Apple, you just hold the button longer for the sync, and you are now talking to Siri. So another neat application. Speaking of applications, on either Apple or Android, you can download an application called Sync Connect, and through actually Ford Pass, Sync Connect is a feature on this vehicle that allows it to talk to Ford Pass, the application. And what that allows you to do, you can start and stop your car. You can schedule the starting of your vehicle remotely. So long as your cell phone has a cell phone connection and your car is near a cell phone connection, you can talk to your phone literally from across the country or halfway across the world. You can start your car, see where your car is. You can plot a map in your cell phone, send it to your navigation. You can do a lot of really cool things with this application. Of course, unlock your doors and all that fun stuff. So that's baked into the platform as well. Same with many other Ford products. It has smart USB plugs rather. These are a full 2 amp service, so it's going to charge your phone just as fast as plugging it into your wall. Of course, when you plug your phone in via USB, you can then stream via USB. Of course, you can stream via Bluetooth as well. But no more slow charging in your car. This is a quick charge, just like plugging it into your wall. As you can see here, we've got heated steering wheel, heated seats. Those are prevalent on higher end, like a titanium or an SES, even a package on an SE. You wouldn't so much get it on an S. Of course, we've got climate control, so you set the temperature that you want, and it regulates and it'll keep the temperature there. It'll turn the fan on and off as it senses the temperature, kind of like your thermostat at home. Everyone needs a cup holder. I haven't looked at the console yet. There's a first. Neato. Nice and deep. Well, actually, you know, I'm not just saying that. Like, I'm jeepers. That's halfway down my arm. All right. Nice leather seating in this particular vehicle. The French stitching that Ford's put in their vehicles for probably the past 5 or 6 years. This particular model also has a sunroof, of course. And something neat that they've changed too, as far as, I guess, audio suppliers go. Previously it was Sony. Now they've changed the game up. I'm not sure if you can see that. B&O, Bang & Olufsen, is traditionally a very high-end home audio manufacturer. They've since moved into the car game. They've been in Audis for a little while. I think they've had a few contracts with Mercedes and BMW. We've picked them up. They sound fantastic. It's kind of an upgrade to our audio system. Of course, with the audio system, you can stream via Bluetooth over your USB as well. And streaming services that are coming to sync. Of course, if you're using your Android Auto or your Apple CarPlay, you can stream through your apps that you might have on those phones as well. What else is neat? Oh, built-in Wi-Fi. Based on, you know, it's a paid service. The first 3 months are free for a certain amount of gigabytes, but you can experience in-car Wi-Fi, which is pretty neat. And the vehicle itself, they've got nothing but the greatest technology underneath that you don't see as well. So where I was talking about the 2-liter engine for all-wheel drive or front-wheel drive, and then for front-wheel drive the EcoBoost, the 1-liter EcoBoost gas zipper, that's won many awards. This vehicle as well, the suspension, the front suspension is McPherson struts. It's kind of like a European tuned suspension. They started putting them on the Fusions when the Fusions were first redesigned in 2013. Very nice suspension, very smooth ride. But what's interesting, in the rear they use what's called a twist beam. And the twist beam, what that is, it's a fancy word for saying it's just a small, compact, modern rear suspension that doesn't use stabilizer links or bars. So what that enables them to do, in layman's terms, is basically make a very compact suspension, so they don't have to make humps and bumps inside the car on the floor. Basically, it's nice and flat. You get more cargo room, more space inside. And the neat thing is the alignment's not guaranteed, but the alignment is claimed to stay put for 240,000 kilometers. So probably about twice as long as what someone would keep their car kilometer-wise normally. They say the alignment should last about 240,000 kilometers on the rear suspension, not the front per se, because those take all the bumps and humps and actually is what turns the car. But little EcoSport trivia for you. Of course, we've got the signature lighting, the LEDs. Forgive me, I did take the vehicle inside. It's about -10 today, so it's just reacting to being in the very warm bay and the very cold outside. So it's just kind of clearing up now. But of course, it's got the signature LED lighting that everyone likes to see these days. And there we have it. So we're looking at, like I said, 2018 EcoSport. They start at $23,900. This particular one's $33,500 plus tax. They're available for ordering. Inventory Stark. These are shipped over from India. So if you're the least bit interested, check out the links below. Subscribe to us. Visit our website. Book a test drive. And see what you think. If you have any questions, comments, you want to know more about this, leave it in the comments. If you are on our website or if you're on Facebook, leave it in the text field just underneath, or shoot us a link. I like to personally answer everyone's questions if I can. I enjoy car trivia, and being a new car, I'm eating up all the information I can on this thing. It's very exciting. Thanks again for watching, everybody.